Shayla Black.
William Black.
No, you didn't. The mic's not working. I thought you checked that.
I don't know to check that.
You did not work on it. Here we go. I think it's working now.
It is working now.
I can't save her. I can't save her.
Didn't ask you to.
Can't save her for the life of me. Yeah, you do every day.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tracy. Hey, Dana. And there's Ames and Tabitha, Louise, Robin.
I'd like to call out Sherry and Tracy, who I saw
Kat.
first in the comments.
Hi, Nicole. And I see a Facebook user. Not sure who you are, but hello. Hi,
My
Sharon.
glasses are still humped up.
The construction is done, Sharon, and we will talk about that. There's Kathy. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Rhonda.
Hey, guys.
Allison.
Hello, peoples.
How is everybody? And there's Fong. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. Hi, Shannon.
Cat Hill and Shannon and Nicole. It's been a week, Shayla Black.
Oh my gosh. Nicole says that we inadvertently led to her daughter getting a new job. I need to hear about this. That's awesome.
I hope that's good news.
Really?
I hope
Exactly.
that's good news.
Hey, Nikki Ann, and another Facebook user. Hi there. Hi, Virginia. Welcome. Let's see. No volume on YouTube.
Well, it should be working now. No, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. No, that's your speakers.
Okay.
Sweetheart. No, you're good.
Okay. And
check it again, Facebook user on YouTube. You know why I think she came over to Facebook because it wasn't working, because Shayla forgot to do the microphone part.
Oopsie. I don't know the microphone part very well.
My hair is a mess. I was in the shower 15 minutes ago. I just want everybody to know that.
We missed you guys last week too.
And I forgot to shave. So
hi, Veedy. Hi, Edie.
You get rough and tumble. William Black.
Crumble cookies. Oh, yummy. That's where she got a job, huh? That's fantastic.
Kathy's in the car again. Kathy, I hear you.
It's been a week. You did a trip to Katy for a playoff game. Oh, that's a 4-hour drive. Oh, yeah. At the end of a workday. Lord. Girl. Hi, Gina. How are you?
We did that a lot with baby.
We did that a lot with baby. It's true. So things have been super eventful here, wouldn't you say, William?
Your logo's all humped up over there.
Because you kept moving that thing and I told you to leave it alone.
Well, I know, but no one wants to see your head over the logo. Get lost in it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll stop mansplaining, Shayla Black.
That'd be good.
Yes.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hello, Amanda.
Good to see you guys. I missed you guys last week. We just got a little bit crazy with the construction last week, and we kept thinking he was going to wrap up and get more stuff out of the way, and it would be less crowded.
I have so much stuff to share tonight.
And then that is not what happened at all.
We got 2 weeks worth of stuff to share.
We do.
Again, I'm going to say this like I do every week. It's been a week.
It's been
a week.
Dang, a week.
Yeah, Kat, mansplaining is one thing. Tadsplaining is that's a whole nother thing. And
Eve says she's making pumpkin bread. I want to go to Eve's house. I love pumpkin bread.
Can I give a shout out to Eve Candress in my new Black Rifle Coffee
shirt? That's right. He loves this shirt. Eve, I love my shirt. I have barely gotten him out of this shirt in a week, and he's like, "Don't touch it."
I love my shirt, Eve. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Black Rifle Coffee is awesome, and the shirt is awesome. She got the right size too. Big. Man size. Thank you.
I knew you were going to say that.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to correct you, Shayla Black. But, I was just testing you.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. So in the other good news, we won't get interrupted early tonight. Baby's already done with her night class. So those of you who have seen me get up and walk baby from her night class back to her apartment, she's already back in her apartment. So we're good. There's no interruptions. So there, I won't have to be the worried mommy.
There's always going to be an interruption.
Well, I won't have to be the worried. Well, unless it's from Floyd. He looks like he's pretty sacked out, though.
He's exhausted. He got all the loving today. Got all the loving today. Thank you, Dana.
Yeah, thank you.
I got your name right, Dana. Did you hear that?
I did.
It rolled off the tongue. I said it correctly, and it rolled off the tongue.
You know what, Edie? We have let the birthday list lapse, and we need to reinstate that next year.
We get so much stuff to talk about.
We do, and then we forget.
We need to get back on it.
We
do. I'm going to delegate that to Shayla Black.
Oh, that's not happening.
Black, yes.
I'll redelegate it to Rachel.
What? Baby will be home from school soon.
Baby will have her own things to do. Hi, Judith.
I'm still waiting to see a book.
Your patio expansion is done, Louise. That's fantastic. To remove the concrete. Yeah, there's always like we're still finding things to clean up after our construction.
Oh no, it needs a whole
a whole house
house
cleaning.
clean.
It's a big.
So we're
mess.
not going in there tonight. We're going to stay in here with y'all. So we're
That's
not going
true.
on a virtual. We're going on a virtual tour later on tonight. We're going to show you all the renovations. I've got pictures galore. We're going to share all that. Just a preview of tonight, though. I want to talk a little bit about new releases. We've had a few things come out, a couple of things come out over the last couple of days. We want to share that with you guys. And also talk a little bit about Wicked and Forever, which is coming up. Of course, thanks to all of you for helping us out with Wicked is Seduction, but Wicked and Forever is coming out.
I'm waiting to see how many of them aren't speaking to me after Wicked is Seduction. After I left you,
why do you throw hate at people, Shayla?
I don't hate.
You just cliffhangers are.
That's
I know,
the way it happened, man.
But we're going to talk. Let's see if I can get this right here. Yeah, lots of stuff.
Thank you, Tracy.
Got a quick sale going on right now. The VIP newsletter tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So if you're not a member of the Shayla Black VIP newsletter team, if you will, subscribe because some really cool stuff's going to come out tomorrow.
Yep.
And then I'm going to share all the stuff that we've got going on this year. And this is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Shayla, did you do anything fun this weekend?
I watched Bridgerton.
I gotta say, yeah, you binged the Bridgerton with your friend and your friends and baby when she was home for the weekend. You know, I'm kind of glad, guys. I don't know if you knew this. Shayla and I were asked to host the Oscars this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we turned it down. Apparently, some stuff.
Thank you, Tracy.
Apparently, some stuff. I don't watch it. But apparently some stuff went down.
It apparently did.
And I'm glad I wasn't anywhere near it.
You know, and I have to say, so I saw like literally everybody feel the need to weigh in about what happened at the Oscars. And people asked me what I thought. And I'm like, don't care.
No one cares what anyone
don't
thinks.
Care.
What do people think?
I literally
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't. It's none of my business. I don't.
It's none of my business either.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to say.
I hate turning down the money for hosting. But,
especially since I didn't even watch the Oscars. Now you want me to weigh in on something that I really literally know nothing about. And I'm like, I'm good. Thanks.
You know, yeah, I don't think I would have stood there. But that's me.
Yeah, I'm like.
Just a hothead. Just a hothead.
That's you, baby. That's
just
you.
Me, yeah.
So,
yeah.
You guys, I have to tell you, if I seem a little off, I'm literally operating on about 4 hours of sleep. I just could not sleep. I tried twice today to nap. Like I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm tired and I can't sleep, and it's a whole thing. So
I'll say this for the Oscars.
Oh, we're back to that.
Probably the best thing that ever happened to the Oscars because their ratings were in the tank for years, and everybody's talking about it. So maybe next year that will be what brings people back in. But I'll just say this: celebrities giving other celebrities awards kind of bores me, frankly. I kind of like under under the dictionary under
redundant.
Redundancy. Redundant. Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Whoever you are, Facebook user says we need an Oscars for authors and books. You know, we kind of have had those sorts of things off and on, and the problem is. Everything ends up just getting it just, especially books. I feel like, well, everything artistic is always in the eye of the beholder. Somebody's favorite book in the world is somebody else's like wall banger. Like they hated it so much, and you can't ever say why you felt that way about, you know, a book or another book or an author or a series or whatever. Like. And I remember the example that I saw most, you know, when people started talking about whether these sorts of awards things were really worth anything, was somebody said, look at the number of, you know, people who gave awards to Twilight, for instance, for being like the best paranormal YA series and then the worst, all in the same year. And it's true. It just depends on who you are and what you value. And I don't know. A lot of those things I used to enter and I quit because I was like,
which is why I never read movie reviews.
Yeah.
Because I don't need someone else to tell me, you know,
yeah,
I'll make my own decision.
Well, you know what, Sherry, even things like Goodreads awards, the problem is it's the person who feels like ramping up their fan base the most. You know, when you guys feel motivated to go put my book in the, you know, most anticipated category, and rank that up. I always appreciate it. I love that kind of thing, but I don't want to bug you guys all the time to be like, go vote for me, go vote for me, go vote for me. I mean, I know some authors who do it.
Best in the county. We see that a lot here. Vote for us.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I feel like I don't want to bug you guys. That's not what this is about. Like, if you feel motivated, great. If you don't.
Yeah, the same thing with like reviews, right?
Thank you, Tabitha.
We love the reviews, but you know what? It's not, you're not gonna knock people over the head about it.
Yeah. So. Well, you know what, Kelly, I ended up reading it. I didn't actually intend to, but baby wanted to read it back in the day. And she was just at an age where I was like, I don't even know enough of what this is about to know whether she should be reading it or not. So I sat down and I read it before baby did. And my feeling about it was this. When I read the first one, I was like, it's a vampire book. Like, we've all read a vampire book. Okay. And I had actually seen some of the movies first. By the time I got to the end of reading the trilogy, I felt like, okay, she took me places that we don't normally go. And I appreciated that. I did read them all quickly. And I got through them. So I didn't dislike it, but is it a thing that I would have just obsessed over? No.
Yeah, I would have cast someone other than Kristen Stewart.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying, my terms with regard to her angsty look.
Yeah. Hang on.
Eve had a question.
Yeah. Okay, so this is actually something worth talking about. And it's really germane to the book community. So, and I've heard a lot of authors talking about this.
I'm sorry, before you do that, baby.
Yeah.
Can we introduce ourselves?
Oh,
for new people, we're going out to millions and millions of Oscar voters out there. So I just want to be clear who we are in case we get invited to host next year.
Sure, okay.
We might consider it for the right amount. So this is Shayla Black.
And that is William Black.
The cook, the chef, the handy man.
Okay. Or handsy man.
So now you may continue, Shayla.
Okay, so this has been a brouhaha this year because the problem is Amazon for years, not just recently, for years, has allowed people to buy a book, read it all the way through and return it and do it repeatedly. They know that there are people out there because they know exactly what you're reading on your Kindles and how far you read into it. And they have allowed people to be habitual abusers of the system and to buy books. I mean, and I'm talking about authors who are saying, like, I don't even sell enough books. So it's very obvious to me when somebody, like some baby authors, who are just getting started in things, and they're saying, I only have a few books out, like I have a 5-book series, and I can see when people, and there was a TikTok challenge that says, you guys don't have to buy books you can read for free. You just go to Amazon and you buy the book and then you read it and you return it and it's free. See? And then you get to screw Amazon. But people don't understand that the people you're really screwing is not Amazon, it's the authors. And so what's happened is now you have a bunch of authors who are like me. I mean, one of the reasons, you guys, I started my store on my site, and I deeply encourage you to buy from me, is because I'll never take the book away from you. For anybody who's ever bought a book from Amazon and then they decided they didn't want to have it on their platform anymore, they can remove it from your device. I can't do that. I would never do that. I mean, not that I'm going to put myself in position to have my books removed from the device, but for anybody who ever in the past bought, and I'm just going to say it, like Alexa Riley books, for instance, they're gone. You can't get them back. I bought some too. They removed them from my device, despite the fact I paid for them. And it's that she's not the only one. I know Kay Webster's had some of that. There's a few other people. And, honestly, it's frustrating to a lot of authors to say, I can see where I did a promotion for a book, or, my book came out and I did a whole bunch of advertising, and then people on TikTok started talking about it. And then you can see people, they bought this book and then they bought it and they returned it, and they got the next one and returned it and got the next one and returned it. And they're like, so now, I've worked for free, and people, like hundreds of people, apparently they've seen giant spikes in their returns. And I've actually talked to people this month who said they're negative because there's so many returns. people who had the book from previous decided, oh, I read that, so I think I'll return it. It's horrible. And yeah, they can absolutely remove them from your Kindle, Darlene. So yeah, Jennifer, you know what I'm talking about. It does happen all the time, and it's frustrating. So I'm starting to hear more and more authors saying, besides the fact, if you're not a KU author, and we've talked about KU and my feelings about KU and why I'm not in love with this platform, but then if you go with that, like, KU authors are always going to get paid because you're not buying the book, the author's getting paid by the number of pages you read, right? But with wide authors, when you sell on every platform, which you can't do if you're KU, but if you sell on every platform, Amazon is the only platform that allows this kind of abusive habitual return policy, and authors are just, they feel powerless when you do 75% of your business on Amazon, and then they won't help you out at all.
Which is why it's so important to diversify where you have your books. So you'll never see us camping with one retailer, right? Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Google Play, Apple, Kobo, Draft to Digital. I mean, we're going to be, you can't, as a good business person, honestly, put all your baskets in one place, all your eggs in one basket. So again, another reason that Shayla said, hey, let's do our own store, manage our own destiny.
Yep.
And always have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Because unless you're doing that, you always got a plan for the future. So
yeah, you know what? That's a really good point, Connie. If it was within 24 hours or you haven't read more than 20%, listen, I bought a book and opened it and started reading it and been like, this isn't at all what I thought it was. This isn't like the description. This isn't what they told me. I've even gotten a book one time where somebody somehow got the wrong file. It was like completely another author's book uploaded. Like, yeah, I returned that because it wasn't what I bought. I returned a book once because it was like, it was the weirdest. It was a second person point of view I've never read. It was just so weird I couldn't. But I only read 2 paragraphs and I was like, I can't do this.
Which is why all the ebooks on your store, folks get it a day early than any other retailer.
Yeah.
So
it's my incentive.
Trying to make a little differentiation, right?
Yeah.
Melissa, I saw your note. Melissa, all the Wickedest Seductions have been mailed.
Yep.
Once we're through with the broadcast, Melissa, I'll go check in the status of yours. I have a USPS tracking number, and then I will, if we're friends on Facebook, I will PM you. Even if we're not, I'll PM you.
Yeah.
And then let you know where it's sitting. But they were all shipped out last week.
Yeah. Exactly. I've seen these people too, and it's heartbreaking to me. I can't even imagine how difficult it is when you're spending more money on promotions and advertising and all this kind of stuff, trying to get people to buy your book. And the promotions are very specific in many cases to Amazon. And then they go to Amazon and they get all these people who, will buy a book and return a book. So you feel very much like you're spinning your wheels. And why are you even trying to spend your time writing books if no one's going to just buy them?
You have to control your own destiny.
Yep.
And if all your eggs are in that one basket, I'm repeating myself again, but good God.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't be beholden to one retailer that can control your destiny. Just can't do it.
Yeah. No, and we appreciate, the people who want, both the ebook for the ease of use and reading, and then the collectors who also want to, collect the books and have them signed. Like it's so nice and it's meaningful us to be signing books for y'all. So it's a double blessing for us. As far as the petition you mentioned earlier, I watched it go by. I don't know if it's real. It very well may be. This is the first time hearing about it, but I feel like a lot of authors are just frustrated because they're starting to actually really talk a lot more seriously about the potential of just not selling their books on Amazon anymore, or selling older books on Amazon only.
And it's easy to talk about it. It's harder to do it in practice.
Yeah.
Because there's such a Goliath in the in the book retailing or book retailing space. So
yeah, I mean,
it's hard.
I have a friend, I know that my split between Amazon and wide sales is pretty diverse. But I have another friend who's like, she's like, I'm 95% Amazon. If I don't sell at Amazon, I don't make a living.
It's tough.
It's really, really hard. And the fact that it was like with the click farms and stuff with the KU people and like all these things, they know these abuses are happening. They know it. They just don't have the will or it would take them time and energy and money to do something about it. And it doesn't affect them enough to want to do it. They put it in their terms of service so that if you get egregious enough, they'll do something about it. But for the most part, they just don't. So yeah, it's been a thing, and a lot of people are just deeply frustrated with these people on TikTok saying to, you just treating Amazon like a library. And frankly, the truth is most indie authors have figured out how to get their books at a library. Right. If you don't have money, stealing at Amazon isn't the answer. Go to the library. We've been paid for that book if you get it from the library, and you still get it for free.
But at the end of the day, it's about ease of use too, right?
Yeah.
And there's multiple platforms that do, again, you get, this is the author perspective, also the end user. You guys know that piece, and you're always looking for an ease of getting it down on your Kindle, getting it on your iPad, getting it on your phone, what have you. And I got to say, the retailers that we partner with do a pretty good job.
They do.
I got to say.
Darlene's question: it doesn't work like WhisperSync. You get a link. And then from the link, it will download and you email it to your Kindle.
So Darlene, what happens is when you buy an ebook from our store, you'll automatically, probably within 10 to 20 seconds, maybe a minute, you'll get an email from BookFunnel. And BookFunnel will say, oh, okay, here's your book. And then you decide how you want it to come down. And it'll say, do you have a Mobi? What kind of device do you have? And then it will give you instructions on how to get that.
Oh, I did not know that, Krista. It goes directly to your device if you download BookFunnel. I did
awesome.
Not
the
know
BookFunnel
that.
app.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I guess so.
Yep. BookFunnel is really our place to the best way we found to be able to deliver ebooks to everybody. So.
Yeah. And you know what? I appreciate that because I know even Baby is a print reader. She does not appreciate ebooks nearly the way she does a print book. And that's cool. Everybody's got their way of reading and I'm fine. I just don't, the whole thing about buying a book, nobody would ever say, I'm going to stream movies tonight and then I want all my money back. Like I'm going to pay for this service to stream movies. And at the end of the night, I'm going to say, I want my money back. Nobody would do that. You can't drink a coffee and then be like, well, I didn't like that coffee, so I just want my money back. So anyway, yeah.
So yes, we are launching a GoFundMe to purchase Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll be sharing that link later.
Oh my gosh, never.
You don't want to buy Amazon?
I don't.
You don't want to buy Amazon?
No.
I think we can come up with a couple $100 and I'm sure Jeff would take it.
I saw a book that was, oh my gosh. I don't, you know what, Jean, I used to see, and I haven't seen this in years. The last time I saw something like 8.5 by 11 paper with a plastic coil was years ago, at least a decade ago, when I used to still traditionally published. Some of my advanced reader copies, when they were all print, were sent in ARC format like that, like what you're describing.
I wonder if that,
but I haven't seen that in forever.
Do some of them offer that from an academic perspective?
Maybe, but maybe academic, but as far as I know, like romance fiction doesn't. So yeah. Well, and that's a lot of people feel that way too. I get that. I'm that way too, Kelly.
And thanks to Eve, I now have Bob Ross magnetic page clips.
Yeah.
And I've got one on my new Mayberry book that I'm reading.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
Little FYI.
So I'm glad you asked that question. It's been kind of weighing on my mind this week. It's a frustration that, this has been going around. And there are a lot of people who have literally said they just, even on TikTok, they've said like, there are people who are rebutting and they're like, but you're stealing from authors and whatever. And they're like, I don't care. Authors are entitled and it's not my problem. So yeah, super entitled when you're talking, about a bunch of people by and large who, they're actually losing money writing books. if anybody spent their entire job not making any money, you wouldn't do it anymore either. And that's going to be the downdraft if people don't stop doing this. So, Kelly's
asking about,
well, she's not really, she started, but that was over Christmas break. And right now we're getting her, she has senioritis, y'all, really bad. And we're getting her to focus on the last like 5 weeks of school.
Focus,
Don't
baby.
screw
Focus.
this up now. So it will be the #1 order of the summer. But for right now, it is at a halt because she needs to finish school. So, yeah.
We're getting all her socials together and helping her get her newsletter maybe organized and get started on that. But still a lot of work to be done.
You know, I've walked people through this process, Vicky. The easiest way I can tell you is if you go into your Amazon account and it's something like called Manage Devices or whatever. The way I've done it, because I don't have the BookFunnel app, is if you go onto Amazon, log in, go to Manage My Devices, there's a place that says what your Kindle address is, and copy that down. It'll be something at kindle.com. And then I literally email from the address that I use for my Amazon account. You mail it to that Kindle address, and then it downloads directly to your device. And that's all you have to do.
But the easiest thing to do is put the BookFunnel app on your thing, and you should be able to see it.
So you have 2 ways of doing it. And honestly, BookFunnel also has customer service, you guys. So if you're ever, it's 2 a.m. and we are not awake.
And everything I hear is BookFunnel has first-class customer service. So,
yeah. So anyway, that's kind of that whole brouhaha. And I'm just sad that a lot of people feel like they're entitled to somebody's intellectual property for free. It's frustrating and it's annoying, and yeah. Oh, okay, Sonia, I'll try it one more time. So if you log into your Amazon account and go under, it's something like Manage My Devices, and if you'll scroll down a little ways, you'll see what your Kindle address is, and it'll be something at kindle.com. And then if you find that, send an email from the email that you use for your Amazon account to that Kindle address and attach the file. It will download directly to your Kindle.
Or, Sonia, download the BookFunnel app, and that'll automate the process for you.
Yeah. Yeah. See, BookFunnel is super easy. Everybody has said that. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jen loves it too.
Yeah, lots of people. So thank you, Jen. I'm glad you're here. All right, sorry. So you had a whole agenda.
You were ranting for 30 minutes, Shayla Black. I had all this topical stuff to talk about.
I know. But that's been ranting. Topical in the book community because people have been talking about it all week.
So I'm going to throw a tease out right now. We're going to talk about some fun stuff here, but we're also going to some stuff that's coming up. But then toward the end, we're going to share with you guys pictures of our home renovation that we just finished up. And we're going to show some pics from the car show that we teased. Baby didn't go. It was you, me, and Carl and Stacy.
Yeah.
And we all went down to the car show a week ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and saw some cool cars. And I want to share some things with you. So,
yep.
So there's that.
There's that.
But what do you want to start with?
Let's see. I can't see.
Because we did tease something about a summer vacation box, Shayla Black.
That's right.
So the let's go ahead and talk about it.
Let's go ahead and talk about that.
So the long-awaited sequel to the to the 2021 holiday box is finally out there.
It is.
Now we're going to get in trouble. Hold on. We're going to get in trouble with Rachel, because we're not supposed to talk about it until it comes out in the VIP newsletter tomorrow. But because we love you, here it is.
There you go.
How does that sound? Does that sound sincere? I don't know. But no, the summer vacation box is a new
There
one.
we go. So you guys, one intrepid person already found this. Again, limited quantity. The price went up a little bit because the book I'm giving you is going to be bigger, and it's going to take a lot more space in this box than it did with the last one. It's another hardcover. So it's going to be a collectible. These are limited edition as before. So I've got lots of, I'm calling it Vacay in a box. So I've got lots of cool, fun, summary stuff and some things that are absolutely, you're not going to find them anyplace else. They're handmade.
And a brand new Never before available hardcover.
I just said that.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I like what Kat said. Part duh. Yeah, part duh.
Of the hottest box around. That's right. So that is where you can go find the Summer Vacay in a box. The bottom line is I'm going to take orders probably through, I don't know, about June 1st, if they're not gone by then. But you guys, last time they sold out in what, like 4 days?
Yeah.
So yeah, just be aware of that. And
we learned a lot. You learned a lot from the holiday box.
Yes.
And I think the summer box, you'll see that we're trying to take it up a notch.
Yes.
So I think you'll really dig it. In summer, it's a little, I don't want to say easier, but there's many more things to pick from for summer.
Except for I picked something that I was really excited about, and then somebody said, remember that it's summer and that might melt. And I was like, oh damn. So I can't pick anything that's gonna melt.
No chocolate, Shayla.
It wasn't chocolate. It wasn't chocolate. But yeah, I was concerned about the possibility of some things melting. So I did rethink one item, but I'm really excited with what we've chosen. I've got a few more little things that I'm toying with, but overall, I think it's going to be a really cool, fun box. And I'm so excited to do a summer theme because everything before, is like winter and cozy and holiday and self-care. And this is more like fun, just like, even if you're not going any place, you can kind of cozy up with your box and enjoy a little bit of a weekend.
Cozy up.
That's like a vacay.
Is there vodka involved, Shayla
No,
Black?
I'm not allowed to ship booze over state lines.
Because you know I would. I would take little bottles, take the label off, and I'd put Boxcar Bill's vodka. And everyone would enjoy it, but unfortunately we can't do that.
Nikki Ann is asking if the box will be ready for the virtual signing. No. The virtual signing will be happening before I mail holiday or summer box.
And I think we're going to announce the date tonight.
Oh, we are.
But we're not going to put the order stuff out there quite yet, the details about it. But we've been promising the date. I think we can share the date so people can save the date.
Okay.
But then we're going to be sharing that in a couple of weeks, all the details about it.
Kathy,
we've kind of added some things to it.
Kathy, you missed the summer box. It's vacay in a box. So it's in that link right now. So if you are interested
in
having...
Throw the link back in there.
It's right here.
I know, but someone else. Oh, okay.
It's on the screen. So
cut and paste. Well, no, won't let them cut and paste.
No. There. I'll throw it up there again.
All right, cool.
So, yeah, it's Summer Vacay in a box. So...
Oh, you hit the category. You didn't go to the box.
No, I did post a comment.
That's the link for the category, I think. Not the summer box.
No, it is the summer box.
Okay, if you click on that,
well, there's only one thing in the category.
In the link says
there's only one thing in the category, so it's not super hard to figure out.
Thank you guys for all the orders. You guys are awesome.
So, wanted to give you guys first dibs because it is going in the newsletter tomorrow.
Do not tell Rachel. Do not tell Rachel.
Yeah. We don't tell Rachel those things.
The angel of death will visit us in the night.
She will, and she'll be like,
she scares me. She scares me even more than Rebecca Black. Rebecca doesn't scare me that much.
Oh my. Edie says, speaking of chocolate, I found chocolate Hostess honey buns today. Oh my. Oh wow. All right.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger. We do have some things to taste test for you later too.
We have some very unique items.
Very unique. One of them is scary, you guys.
I found these things and I said, Shayla Black, I want to see her face.
Oh my God. I'm so scared.
And I want you guys to see her face when she eats them.
I'm scared.
Actually, they're going to be very good.
I don't know about this one.
It's moving Shayla out of her Coke Zero Cheetos,
my precious,
and
I don't eat Cheetos,
macaroni and cheese.
Well, I do love macaroni and cheese, but I don't eat it every day.
Diet, or not diet, but her comfort zone. So you're going to like it, Shayla Black.
Okay.
Can I just give another rant real quick? Sam's Club has been out of rotisserie chicken
for days,
for almost a week, and I'm going through the DTs.
Tracy. Let's see. Yes, there will be one item that is scented in the box. There will be. If that's an issue and you still want a box, let me know, and I will try to sub you out something that is unscented. But as it is right now, there is one thing.
So yeah, there should be a note piece on the order form when you submit it. If you have any kind of allergies or anything like that, just let us know and we'll see what we can do to make sure we accommodate.
And yeah, it is the box, Amanda. So it's the summer box that I've been teasing you guys a while. I meant to have my act together more recently than I had. I just
really,
it's been a lot.
Really?
Hey,
always meaning busy. To have your okay. Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big fat no right there, Robin. No pickles. No.
Pickles are life, Shayla Black.
No, thank you.
Pickles are life.
But I'm really excited, and I hope you guys enjoy the vacay in a box because I'm super thrilled. You got Kathy?
I will write Kathy down.
Okay.
I got you, Kath.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of times, Sharon, we're running to Sam's like after the gym so that we can pick up a chicken for lunch. Like it's a convenience thing.
Oh, Sharon, we
done that.
We cook a ton. I cook a ton at home.
It's don't say we, it's all him.
It's just nice to have the convenient hot chicken every once in a while. And you know, we're always running and gunning.
Yep. That is what
when you get hungry, it's good to have lean protein in the fridge.
Okay, you're taking these away from me. And I probably need this.
Sorry.
So, do we want to talk about this?
Why don't we go here and talk a little bit about this?
Well, because I'm going to do that later.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, talk about that.
Okay. So the next thing we have for you is actually a store exclusive for almost a month.
And it just came out.
And we literally put it up yesterday. We didn't tell anybody.
A surprise and delight, Shayla.
It is out there right now. So for anybody who hasn't read the Zai and Tessa duet yet in the Wicked and Devoted series, which is books 3 and 4, it's out there. Let's see. It is out there under, if you're looking for the ebook, it's on sale right now for $7.99 for the entire duet. And I will post the link for you there. And then
with a brand new cover on the front.
Hardcovers
and this is going to be a hardback as well.
Yes.
This is not the book. Let's be clear about this.
This is not the book that's going to be in Vacay in a box.
Will be in Summer Vacation in a box. That's a whole brand different one.
Yeah.
The hardcover for this one will probably be coming in about.
Oh, it's called Wicked and Forever, by the way. So just
it's not. It's Wicked and Forbidden, sweetheart.
You're right.
Wicked and Forever is book 2 of the duet that you just finished.
Wicked and Forbidden. Yes.
Would you like me to speak for a while? I'd be happy to. I lubed my lips. So
yes, Kat, there is. He put it up to, or he put it together today. I need to go over it and then it will be available. So give us another 24 hours.
Kat, I'll post it in the beauties.
It is coming. Thank you guys for who ordered the box. Anyway, so this the Zai and Tessa duet, Wicked and Forbidden, will be available exclusively on the Shayla store in ebook and hardcover for the next month. It will drop wide every place else on April 26th.
So the box set, the complete duet for Wicked and Worshipped and Wicked and Forbidden right now is $2 off the ebook for both books on the Shayla store. Hardcover is available for Wicked and Worshipped. But Wicked and Forbidden, the hardcover will probably be available in about a month because it takes them that long to get me the hardbacks. And then again, in all the retailers, it'll be live on April 29th, but we're going exclusive for a month.
It's April 26th.
Store. Whatever.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Because all we care about is the Shayla store. Let's be honest. That's what all the kids are talking about. It's the Shayla store.
The kids.
The kids go to the Shayla store. You guys are the
kids tonight, so FYI.
It's all about the Shayla store.
Oh, look at this. Jean says, Willie, be nice to her.
Don't talk about me, Willie.
It's not what she said.
Oh, I didn't know.
Silly man. So yeah, it's going to be a beautiful hardcover. I have to give Rachel so many props for this. We have been working on this for a while, and she'd been trying to put it together, and we were both a little kind of underwhelmed. We're like, it's okay. It's all right. And then she added some things to it. I was like, why don't we try this? And she threw it down there and added it. It looks like, I love this. I can't wait to see the hardcover. It's beautiful.
I liked the second iteration. The first iteration looked great. The second iteration looked better. So I like it a lot. I should go get the cover, but you guys can see it. If you click on the link, you can see it on the store. So it's pretty.
Yeah, it's both, Dana. So if you buy the box set, it's both books 3 and 4, which is Wicked as Lies and Wicked and True.
Yeah, so Wicked and Worshipped is 1 Mile in Brea, and that's the complete duet. And like you said, books 3 and 4, Zayatessa is in Wicked and Forbidden.
That is entirely true. So
I can't believe I'm keeping these titles straight. I'm always the one that humps them up. Okay. I can't. Can we just let's just write that up on the board here.
So we teased you just a few minutes ago about we didn't give them a save the date. It's like a wedding. We didn't give you a save the date, but we'll tell you now
for the virtual signing.
Yes.
The save the date is, I don't remember.
June 11th.
June 11th. Okay. Let me write that down so I don't forget it. Save the date.
June 11th.
Okay, I got it now. I'll check my calendar and I will get back to you, Shayla.
You know what, Kat? You gave him too much credit. You gave him the credits for knowing the facts, and then he didn't know the date of the virtual signing.
Thank you, Kat. I am a very special boy. That is true.
Oh my God!
I'd like to recognize my very specialness.
Would you stop taking my notes away from me?
I wrote those notes. They're my notes.
Well, now there are notes.
Purple eyeshadow girl.
That's right. I busted out the purples today. It's spring, dang it.
Busting it out, Shayla Black.
Oh,
is that what you're doing? I wholeheartedly agree with that.
That is the perfect way to celebrate your birthday, Vicky. We will spend time together at the virtual signing.
So June 11th is the big day. And those of you that don't know what we're talking about, we started this 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2020.
During the
lockdowns,
horrible times.
Yes.
And folks couldn't get to conventions or conferences or book signings. So we've decided.
That's right, Kat.
Okay. To the office, Kat. To the office. I like the way Shayla's sitting. I like the way Fiona's sitting. Anyone else? Kat, to the office. You should still do that to baby. Makes her insane.
It does.
You guys, they don't even know what we're talking about. But a little inside baseball. What the hell was I saying?
You were explaining what the virtual signing is for the people who don't
know.
I
mansplaining? Yes.
You were.
Should I Tad-splain it? Would Tad, perhaps Tad could explain it a bit better. No, the virtual signing, we decided, hey, how do we get everybody together? Because we miss seeing faces, and I think you guys miss seeing faces as well. So we started a little thing via Zoom where it's an all-day thing, and this time it's going to be on Saturday, June 11th, year of our Lord 2022, and we spend all day long. Shayla spends all day long chatting with all of you. So what happens is we have Zoom sessions. Zoom works out well for us. It works out well for everyone, and it's about 25 minutes for everyone. No more than say 4 beauties in the chat with Shayla at any one time. You get a full 20-25 minutes with Shayla and get to know your fellow beauties. And you get your book signed, because we'll have a pre-order form up for that, and a very special, something for those attending the virtual signing, a special discount. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So that will, and Shayla will sign your books while she's talking with you, and you guys have a relaxed time. When you go to book signings, typically if you're lucky, you get 2 or 3 minutes with an author, and you're standing in line for a while.
Yep.
Your lines are forever. By the way,
the last signing I went to in fall of 2019, I was signing for 8 hours.
And then you went outside and finished signing.
I did.
And I try my best to work the line, but without alcohol, people get a little tired of me. Okay, let's just be clear. So that's what we do. We have a wonderful time. We have multiple sessions. Shayla's doing it all day long, but you know what? It's great for us, and I think it's been great for everybody.
Everybody, who has attended before, I get a lot of repeat people because they have a good time, and we all. It's a really nice time to get to know. I get to know you. See us every week, but I don't get to see you, and I don't get to talk to you and hear your voice, and so it's my opportunity to get to spend time with you also, and then you get to meet some of your fellow beauties, and some great friendships have come out of this as well. We have a question who says, how do you sign up? So when we get the link together, what will happen is we'll take you to a place out on the website where we can show you what the discounts are. You can get whatever books you're interested in. And it works for ebooks or print books, or we have a few audio like CDs left if you're interested in that, and they're deeply discounted. And then whatever you order, it'll take you through to a form, and you can say whether you want an AM slot or a PM slot. and then William will reach out to you, right? And assign you a time.
I think you're assuming a few technical things right now, but that's
whatever.
Technically the plan. Yes, Shayla. That's technically the plan. If I can pull it off, and as I've been known to do, I know how to pull it off.
He does. He's done this a few times now, and it's like
she didn't get it.
Trying not to get it,
but it will be awesome.
Rhonda.
It'll be awesome, and we love because what I do is I'm the warm-up act as Shayla's finishing up the last group, and you guys get to spend a little bit of time with me, and then probably about 2 or 3 minutes because that's typically how long I last. And then Shayla will come in. What are you talking about?
I'm not remarking on that.
I just
other than to say that's a lie.
Very
okay,
efficient.
We're moving
very
on.
Efficient.
That's not true either.
But then Shayla joins us, and then it's Katie bar the door at that point.
So just to be super clear, there's no link or anything to follow. I saw somebody who says like, what do I do right now? And I'm like, you don't do anything right now. Virtual signing, just, this is a save the date for June 11th. As soon as the link is available, we'll let you guys know. And
that will definitely be limited slots.
100%.
Very limited slots.
I think last time we were out of slots in something like 3 hours. So just be prepared.
You're falling down your duties here.
Well,
Louise, yes, I will be serving alcohol, so you have to show up in person. I'm sorry, darling.
That's right.
That's all there is to it. Yes, Rhonda, it has been a long time. It's been a long time.
Hit Vicky's.
Oh.
Honey, you don't have to be Vicky, you don't have to be a good talker. I talk enough for everybody.
Just come hang. It's so relaxed. It's so what do the kids call it? Chill. It's so chill.
It is.
It really is. And it just love to see you. I mean,
hi, Deanna. We're great. Thank you.
Kat, you're right. The man behind the curtain, ignore it. Or no, don't. How can you ignore it? What can I say? Yes.
Just all this greatness, right?
I want to see both Kelly's faces.
That would be awesome.
I missed both Kelly's faces.
Right? 100%.
Hi, Deanna. Go ahead.
Who's gonna hit this one? Dad is doing well. Thanks. I saw a few of you asked at the beginning. Thank you for caring so much about my dad. He is he had a minor procedure last Friday to try to get him more comfortable and get him some relief on some things that he's been dealing with. It seemed like that was a success, and we're incredibly relieved about that. Now it's just kind of a wait and see whether it will continue to mitigate some of these symptoms that he's been dealing with. And if it continues to look good, then this is a really good sign for him, and he might be able to stabilize someplace finally. We're just waiting to see. I don't think it's been long enough, but thankfully it was a pretty minor procedure. And even by that night, Mom said that Dad was in a really good mood and, just happy to be home. And some people came over to visit him, and he was just happy.
The man's had more surgeries in the last 10 years than you would ever wish on your worst enemy, because he just wants some quality of life at this point. And you know what? I'm hoping that this is going to help him. But at this point, I think what he looks forward to is when I see him and I make him a pecan pie. I turned him on to a certain drink, so he really likes that. I won't tell you what that drink is, but he's loving it. I had one of those today, by the way.
Oh.
And just, like I said, just some basic quality of life.
Yeah.
And when college football ended this year,
he was sad.
He was sad. That's his quality.
That's his jam, man.
That is his jam.
Yeah. So anyway, so thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I think virtual signing is a lot of fun. And for even shy people, y'all, trust me, I can talk enough for everybody. So it's all good.
Non-stop. Non-stop.
So thank you guys very much for asking about Dad.
My glasses keep wanting to do this. That's a good look.
Maybe it's your head that's crooked.
This is a great photo for next week.
Maybe it's your head that's crooked.
We need to do a screenshot because I need to start doing these like the professional YouTubers do, where they take a little shitter picture.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
A shitter, because that's super professional, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dana, thank you for that.
Thank you, Kathy.
I went to Sam's on the hunch that they might have rotisserie chickens. They did not, but I always meander myself. Excuse me. I moseyed on down the hall, down the way and I even talked to the bakery department, who really didn't want to talk to me.
Really?
They've got walls up now. You can't talk to anybody.
That's bizarre.
But of course, then I walk back there like I own the place, and as much money as I spend there, you think I do. I'm buying the snack items that we do on here. But they said, yeah, they keep saying we're going to get them. We haven't gotten them yet. So I will be back there on April 1st because I'm hoping to party a little bit with my friend, and we'll enjoy a key lime
with
pie.
Everybody who likes key lime pie but me.
And he's already told me I'm going to have to buy 2.
I know. That is incredibly sweet, Kelly. I thank you so much for the offer. He is exclusively an OU fan, however.
That is sweet of you, Kelly. But yeah, really he's an OU man.
He is Boomer.
He has not begrudgingly, but through love, accepted TCU into his life.
But only for baby.
Only for baby.
And even then, he wore it one day. It was so funny. He was like,
you posted a picture.
Yeah, well, when we were on FaceTime one day too, and he was like, okay, take a picture of me wearing this. He goes, now this shit's coming off. Where's my OU shirt?
Need my Sooners.
Yep. That's grumpy. So I wanted to just chat with you guys a little bit about where I'm at with the Trees and Layla duet. So, as you know, Wicked as Seduction came out a couple of weeks ago. I know a lot of you are waiting to read until part 2 comes out.
And a lot of you are waiting for your print books. They should be
there any
day.
Yeah.
And then, Melissa, I'm going to follow up on you after the broadcast.
So you guys, there's just been so much going on. And I addressed this in the newsletter. It's coming out in the morning. And I think I mentioned something. I put it in the beauties last week that I've bumped this date out to May 24th. There is just crazy amounts of things going on right now between Dad and the renovation. And the truth is the first book just ran long.
Always long.
I mean, but like way longer than I anticipated.
It's a huge book.
It is a big book.
For a duet.
This one is already proving to be on the bigger side. I'm like, oops, these things, they happen. So I'm really excited about where this book is going. You guys will see a whole side of Layla that, you'll see a whole side of Layla. And this girl, gosh, she's got balls. It's amazing. So I'm super excited. It's taking me a little longer, and I want to give it the proper attention that it deserves because Layla's just been through hell literally her entire life, especially the last 6 years. So it's important to me to do them justice and not rush. So that's what I'm doing. So.
Well, I don't think Eve could have put it any better.
It's always. I understand that she's hard to understand, but she's been through so much, and the way she thinks is just not like the way we think.
Based on her experience.
Yeah, her number one goal is survival, and that has been the most cutthroat, horrible business for her, is trying to figure out how to survive and protect her family. And now she's having, as I'm writing in part 2, she's expanding the things she cares about, hint, hint, and the things that she's willing to do. She will always go to the mat for the people she loves. And she expands the definition of who those people are significantly in book 2. So there you go.
Yeah, just ignore Cat Hill's comment there because it's very gratuitous. And untoward, I gotta say, Kat.
No,
untoward.
she means books, baby. She means books. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what the kids are talking about these days on their TikToks and their
and
their
darling.
when they're dabbing.
That's so long ago. Stuff, Like you're so out of it. And there is the woman of the hour who is amazing. Hi, Sierra. You guys had a book out on Tuesday. I was going to text you tomorrow and tell you that I finished Ruthless Billionaire today when I was supposed to be napping, but that didn't happen.
Yay, Ruthless Billionaire.
And it was really good. And you guys all need to run and go buy Ruthless Billionaire.
Sierra Cartwright is a rock star.
It was an awesome read. So I'm glad you're here and thank you for dropping in. and I was happy to get a stab at crafting your blurb. You guys, it's the funniest thing. Everybody comes to me and is like, would you write the blurb for my book? Like the back, the description of the book. And I'm like, sure, I can blurb everyone's book, but my own. I have to write my own blurbs, I suck. I feel like it's horrible and I hate to write them. But when somebody else sends me their blurb, I'm like, no, let's do this. That'd be cute. That'd be fun. Speaking of blurbs, I have had a few people ask me why there's no blurb for Trees and Layla Part 2 so far for Wicked and Forever.
Is it because I forgot to post it?
No, it is because the minute I post, I'm trying to give you guys enough time to read part 1, because the minute I put the blurb up, even a tagline for book 2, it has a spoiler in it, and it's unavoidable, you guys. So I'm delaying putting this tagline and blurb for as long as I can, but I deeply recommend that you read book 1 before no more than 2 weeks before Wicked Forever comes out, or I will be spoiling you inadvertently, and I'm sorry.
Shayla Black, I have a suggestion for the blurb. It should start with "in a world." No, you can't? Okay. Didn't know.
No, that will not be happening.
That's my Oscar hosting voice.
It is, and it's a great Oscar hosting voice, but that will not be happening.
So the Academy, if you need kind of a fresh restart, I'll shake it up.
Okay.
We'll tear them apart.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
But I am writing right now, you guys. This book, Wicked and Forever, is so far non-stop action. Oh dear God. And now I'm about to get to a point of the book where I literally, Layla does something so ballsy and it just flips everything on its head, and I'm still a little bit speechless. I'm like, this girl, I'm telling you, she has more guts than I think most people. It's just crazy pants. So anyway, I'm very, very, very excited. And when I've also, I can't even, you guys, there's so many things I want to say and I can't. It's frustrating me.
I was kidding earlier about the Oscars.
Okay.
I was just
Why are we on the Oscars?
I was joshing about hosting the Oscars. We did get an invite though. I got an email today.
Yeah.
We did get an invite to actually host something.
Oh,
it's called the AVNs.
No, we're not doing that.
And I'm not quite sure what that is, but it sounded very intriguing. I know your schedule's booked, so I think I will go and I will take care of the AVN host.
We are doing something tomorrow.
Oh, what are we doing, Shayla Black? What are we doing? I don't know. It's a Thursday. It's our down day. It's a quiet day.
It's supposed to be, but
is there an anniversary? Oh, good.
No.
Okay. What are we doing? Oh, is it that time of the week that I get to a?
It's the Kobo Writing Life thing.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh
Kobo
my
Writing
gosh.
Life. I'm kidding. I knew that. Guys, we're going to be live. You guys saw my post in the Shayla Black Book Beauties. We're going to be live with Tara from Kobo Writing Life tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Central, 12 Eastern, talking all things romance. So we'll be on their Facebook site as well as YouTube. And I posted the links in the Book Beauties. If you guys are free to join, I know it's the middle of the day, but if you guys are looking for some fun. Tara is lovely. She's a sweetheart.
And she has this amazing, just cute little Irish lilt. I love to listen to Tara talk. So anyway.
Robin, I don't know what you're talking about. AVN, I have to look it up.
Yeah, no, you know exactly what that is.
I knew Shayla was tied up, so I'm more than happy to go and
pants on fire
and help out.
Liar, pants on fire.
The Helping Hands group. That's who we are. Yes.
The handsy hands. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think that was everything that we had to talk about.
I think we'll get to the rest of that next week because we got too much other stuff to talk about tonight.
Oh, well, you don't want to just run through that right quick?
Well, you get all their food over there, Shayla Black.
We'll do that.
Well, guys,
so I'll break out food while you're talking.
Okay, so real quickly, the book signings that we have coming up. We already talked about the virtual signing coming up June 11th. We have Book Bonanza, which is in Grapevine, Texas, at the Opryland Hotel. No, the Grand, what's it called?
I don't know.
Not Opryland, it's the Gaylord.
The Gaylord.
The Gaylord Texan. That's in July 8th through the 9th. I think they may already be sold out.
They are.
But,
oh yeah, they sold out a long time ago.
2-day event, very interesting. And then we have Readers on the River up in Lexington, Kentucky, where we had a great event. Was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago?
It was fall of 2019.
Holy shit, that was a long.
It was a long time ago.
That's going to be September 23rd through the 24th, and then Love in Vegas. Maybe in time for the AVNs. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
October 28th through the 30th, and we'll be in Vegas for that. So we're looking forward to that. We got a couple of other events coming up, personal events.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to share them all right now. We're going to share them next week.
There's so many things happening.
I may have bought some tickets for a couple of things. So we're going to share all that with you. And
plus, baby graduates May 7th. So
oh my gosh.
I can't believe like this is really coming to an end.
And I get to pay for that apartment for 2 extra months.
Yeah, that nobody will be living
2.5
in.
extra months.
Yeah. So, William, what would you like to start with? Would you like to start with? So, you guys,
Gene says something's wrong or suspicious. He's acting a little antsy
because he knows I'm going to hate this crap that he wants me to eat.
I am excited about it.
Oh my gosh, I'm afraid.
So we got out of our comfort zone, and I went from Sam's and I went to Costco. Okay. The only reason I don't go to Costco more often is
it's further away.
Too damn busy. Okay.
Yeah, well, that too.
Sam's is not as busy. But I've been dying. We're going to kick it off. Yeah, we're going to kick it off with this.
Oh my god.
We're going to knock it out of the park.
We're starting with the thing that I'm dreading the most.
You guys understand.
I can't start with this.
No, you can't. Put it down. So you guys understand that I love Asian cuisine. I love Asian cuisine. And I'm ready to go to Japan because I know it all over there because I watch the YouTube videos, right?
Oh, perfect.
So I saw this item in the Costco.
And
this looks right up our alley. Shayla Black. Baked scallops.
I'm afraid.
These are individually wrapped.
I'm really afraid.
Baked scallops in kind of a little sweet sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open these up so you guys can see.
I'm afraid. I like scallops, just not freeze dried.
I would translate all this, but
you don't want to show off your Japanese
I don't want to
skills.
show off.
Yeah,
too
I
much.
know. There's scissors behind you if you need them.
So this says a Sea Temple snacks bring you baked scallops, farm fresh from Mutsu Bay, then baked, seasoned, perfectly packaged for you all to enjoy. Soft, chewy, juicy scallop meat.
Chewy?
30 calories, guys. 30 calories.
See, everybody's already like vomit.
Okay, we're going in here. All right, here we go.
Oh, I forgot to drop you guys a link.
Oh my.
I forgot to drop you guys a link.
My.
Hang on, I'm talking. For Wickedest Seduction. If you have not got yours yet, there is, before I throw up on camera.
Okay, so this is 30 calories, 2 grams of sugar, 3 grams of protein. You can't beat that. This is...
Well, you can beat it just by not eating it at all.
That's a baked scallop. We love scallops, by the way, but I'm a Gordon Ramsay fan, so I like seared scallops. Let's be honest, with a little butter on it.
Yeah.
Oil and butter. All right, we're breaking into it. Okay.
Oh, it smells.
Okay.
Honey, why?
Right. So I want to show. Let's show it to everybody.
Oh.
There's a beautiful sea scallop, Shayla Black.
I don't know about this, man.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting my drink in hand.
Okay. So this is a baked sea scallop distributed through Costco.
See what I'm doing for you? I'm just saying.
Okay, Shayla.
Okay.
We're going in.
All
Take
right.
that off the screen so everybody can see your reaction. It's live time.
Hang on.
All right. All right, here we go. Not bad.
It's not horrible.
You definitely taste the sea.
Yeah.
But it's not a fishy flavor. It's got a bit of a sauce to it, a sweeter sauce that's cutting that.
Mm-hmm.
I got to say, it doesn't have a lot of taste. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. But it's
I'm not a fan of the texture.
It's very gummy.
It is gummy.
You pop the whole thing in your mouth. I eat just half of it.
I didn't know if I'd be able to break it in half. Like that's.
So I'm going to say, Shayla, we're going to have a 1 to 5 Shayla score.
Mm-hmm.
1, not that great. 5, amazing. What do you give the baked scallops? She gives it a 2. Shayla, I'm going to give it 2.5.
Okay.
2.5, just because this may be fantastic for folks, but it's just, yeah, I know. There's something hanging off of Williams. Is it still hanging off me?
I don't see it, no.
All right, good. Yeah, it just not, I thought we'd try it. So you guys might get some enjoyment out of it, but we at least tried it.
It was really
Sierra,
gummy.
you're right. It's gummy. So that's probably why we kind of steered clear of that one.
Okay,
So
you're going to have to get the
I am
scissors.
proud of you for trying this.
Look at me. See, I did it for y'all.
So the next thing we're going to try, it's a little more in Shayla's wheelhouse here.
Maybe.
Is organic ridge cut plantain chips.
Don't say that, Robin.
With Himalayan pink sea salt. I think you're going to like this better, Shayla Black.
Maybe. Wow, I actually need water for that too.
All right, let's see if I can get this open. Did you not have any?
Man,
oh, there we go.
The taste of that, it like lingers, y'all.
Okay, you smell?
Okay, that smells fine. It looks like a very thick potato chip.
Plantains. It's fried plantains.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of scent. It looks like a wavy Lay's, only thicker.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
But it's thick, yeah.
And so I have sensitive teeth.
It has no smell to it. It has no smell to it. So
that's going to be hard for me because things that are super crunchy, I struggle to eat.
Okay. Krista says they're hard.
Yeah.
Fong says plantains are better. I agree.
Yeah.
Plantains are awesome.
Yeah. You ready?
And here we go.
Oh, that's actually lighter than I thought. It just doesn't have a lot of flavor.
There's no flavor.
I taste the salt.
Try one more. There's no flavor at all.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm sorry. I taste the flavor of the plantain, but there's no sweet to it at all.
You know what, though? You know what? I understand the intent of this. It's a replacement potato chip. It's not intended. It's like a replacement potato chip because it tastes like a potato chip in a lot of ways.
150 calories for 14 chips. 9 grams of fat. 187 milligrams of potassium. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
The potassium is what's helping you out there.
No, that's actually pretty good. Like I would eat that with a sandwich or something.
That's a good snack with a little bit of French onion dip or a little
like if you had this with a sandwich or something, without the grease. That's a good point, Nicole. There is absolutely no grease.
With a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
You would die with a grilled cheese sandwich.
I love a good grilled cheese sandwich.
And a big ass pickle.
Carbs? What are the carbs on there? There's carbs.
17.
Yeah.
Not enough dietary fiber to offset it.
Yeah.
And there's, of course, no protein. So.
Yeah, and we cook a lot with Himalayan sea salt, Tracy, for that exactly reason.
Completely with Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah.
So, the great thing about this is when you look at the ingredients, where are they at?
There's only like three ingredients. It's like plantain, sea salt, and something else.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Himalayan sea salt, plantain, and coconut, organic coconut oil, organic plantains, organic coconut oil, and Himalayan pink sea salt. Whenever you can do ingredients like those boulder chips and Sam's, right?
That are so good.
Because the simple ingredients and they're good basic ingredients, they're well sourced. You're gonna be much better. Yeah, this is pretty good. I gotta say,
I would eat that.
We will keep these.
That's like a 3.5 for me.
I'm gonna say these. I'm 3.5. I agree with that, and we'll probably party with these this weekend.
Yeah, they're worth eating.
Agreed.
So I'm not mad at that.
Agreed.
All right, so now this is the one that I literally have kind of looked at, not as hard as the scallops, but it's a little odd, y'all. And I cut these open because I couldn't get it open any other way. This is another, I think, Japanese kind of thing.
I gotta say, what I've learned from YouTube, in Japan, a lot of their desserts, they use a red bean paste. Okay, it's a sweet red bean paste.
Yeah.
Oku, I forget the name of it. Anyway,
yeah, it's on the front.
Oh yeah, Oshi. But it's a it's in a lot of the desserts. The red, it's a sweet red bean paste. And I saw these at Costco, and I thought we'd give them a try. Dorayaki red bean pancakes. So you can see the red bean paste in the middle there. So I want to give this a try.
Yeah, we get the Himalayan sea salt from Costco in the grinders.
Yeah. So here's what it looks like. It's a little pancake.
Yeah. We might, Kathy, return the nasty bag of scallops, she says. That was pretty nasty. The smell of it
Shayla
was
Black,
just like a lot.
Oh, I got it. All right. Let me get it for you. Here, use this one. I'll give that one.
Okay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So these things, you guys, he saw this, I think, first on YouTube. And so they look like almost like little bitty pancakes, and then they're
so soft.
They're super soft. They've got a very kind of like cakey consistency to them. They're a little bit spongy, like if you had a cake.
They're very.
It smells slightly sweet.
It's sweet smelling, yeah, and it's so soft.
It's really soft.
Okay, so we're gonna go in.
Yeah.
It's the dorayaki. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Red bean pancakes,
yes.
And we're going in.
Okay. Well, okay, so the pancakes have a very cakey consistency when you bite into them. And that's the middle. I didn't get very much of the paste, so I have to.
I wish there was more paste. I wish it was more paste and less breading.
And I'm the opposite. I actually am appreciating, because for me, so as much as he likes pie, I'm a cake person. So for me, this is like a 70-calorie way to get that feeling, that texture and consistency of cake. And if there were more red bean paste, I feel like that would take over. So for me, I'm happy with this, but I understand cake is not necessarily his thing.
So,
but this is good. I would eat these.
Guys, I mean, when I'm looking at this, 70 calories, right?
Yeah.
Carbs are 14. It's a little high. And it's got 7 grams of included sugar. Okay. So it goes to red bean paste and probably some of the breading.
Yeah.
But for 70 calories, that's not too darn bad.
No, I'm like, this is good.
That's pretty tasty, I got to say.
Not unhappy with this.
This is a product of Japan.
There you go.
So that's the taste test for tonight, Shayla Black.
It is, but you did good.
I am very proud of you, by the way. And I didn't bring you anything pickly.
Oh, that's from now on. That's a hard no. After the pickle popcorn, I'm like,
And the
no
chips.
more of that.
Some pickled chips one time.
Yeah, I was like, no more of that.
But
just the smell of pickles.
I see stuff that's interesting to me, so I think we grab it. I think we had that Doritos popcorn one time.
Mitchell ate most of that.
And I took a bite of it the other day, and I was like, this stuff sucks.
Mitchell liked it. Baby's boyfriend really liked it. He sat there. I guess it was last Friday night. We were all sitting there watching Bridgerton, and he had the Doritos popcorn.
So let's get back to scallops for a minute.
Okay.
Scallops, when we go to Vegas,
yes,
we're going to Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
And we're going to have what's the beef?
Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
I've always wanted to try it.
We're going to have an appetizer of seared scallops.
Yep.
We're going to have the sticky toffee pudding for dessert.
Okay. Isn't there another dessert though?
No, that's his thing.
Okay. All right.
And then one night we're going to go down to Gordon Ramsay Fish.
Don't you dare eat.
And have some fish and chips.
Don't
he has
you
fried
dare.
Lobster down there. And they have sticky toffee pops.
All these people who are like talking about pickles. I can't. I know if you like pickles, all those pickle things are awesome. The smell of pickles is so offensive to me that I can't even get near them.
Yes, we'll go because Gordon, I think Gordon is awesome.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Like, we used to watch seasons of Hell's Kitchen all the time, and I've always been so curious to know what that beef Wellington done like that properly
with mushroom pate or whatever it is around that,
which sounds fantastic to me.
It looks awesome. And I'll say this: I think we talked about this before. We were in Vegas and we had dinner at
Bobby Flay's
and Caesars, and it was horrible.
It was awful.
It was horrible. And I was like, okay, they're selling their names and stuff like that. But everything I read is that the exception to that on the strip
is Gordon
Ramsay stuff.
Well, because we've been to Gordon Ramsay Burger in Planet Hollywood. I've been there multiple times.
Very
it's
good.
Really good.
If you can get in there.
Yeah.
But it's very expensive at Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, very expensive. But I think for a one time, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah. You know? To say, because how often do you get to Vegas? We don't.
You don't taste the mushrooms in the Wellington.
Mm-mm.
It just adds, it helps keep the meat moist as it's cooking. So it's just a unique flavor to it.
Well, and it helps bind the meat to the pastry that's the outer shell of the beef Wellington. So that's what I'm
Kathy, you're right.
in.
We should make reservations.
Yeah, we probably should.
Or do we know anybody?
We don't know anybody.
We don't know anybody.
And tell Gordon you love him. Is that before after he calls everybody a, what is it? You stupid donkey.
Donkey. All right.
You daft cow.
So, Shayla, we're going an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh,
We promised the home renovations.
Oh, we did.
So let's jump to
it.
All
right, we'll do it.
So first of all, we're going to start with the auto show real quick. Recap from the auto show we went to 2 weeks ago. Couple of things that we saw there. I'll focus your attention to the right first. This is what's called, and Shayla posted this on her fan page, but it's the Tacozilla, and it's called Tacozilla. This is the prototype vehicle from Toyota.
Yeah.
A camper. And I believe one of my comments was, if this camper's a rockin', don't come out, whatever.
Yeah.
But this was really cute because to me, it looks like a retro Taco Bell sign.
Oh,
the color scheme.
Hang on. You want to read this?
Friends just got back from Vegas and they hit all the GR restaurants. They said, "Oh, that's wonderful,
Yay.
Connie. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
I can't wait to go. I cannot wait."
He suggested that we get interested in perhaps Tacozilla, and my reply was, "Oh, hell no,
baby! That's a road trip vehicle."
No,
we did sit in a road trip vehicle that was beautiful,
so much better,
but we didn't take a picture because it was so freaking huge.
Oh, it was enormous.
It was enormous. But Tacozilla was, I love that name, by the way.
Yeah,
and that's pretty cool. The vehicle on the left was one I really wanted to see, and you can see Shayla and our friends in the background there. This was the new I wanted to see the new electric vehicles, just to check them out, right?
Right.
This is the Hyundai Ioniq 5.
Yes.
And
it was actually really cool.
I sat in the Kia EV6 and it was too small.
Yeah, which was a bummer.
I can't fit in it. But the Hyundai Ioniq 5, I got to tell you, I was pretty damn impressed with that vehicle.
So what happens a lot of times, you guys, is he goes and sits in a car. I remember one time being in a showroom and wanting a car so bad, this is years ago, and almost crying because I had finally found this car I really, really wanted, but he is tall enough that he has trouble with headroom. And he sat in
My torso's big.
Yeah, he sat in that other car. Which one? At the Hyundai? No, what was it? The one you sat in that you just mentioned?
EV6.
Yeah, and his head was brushing the top. So, yeah, that was out. So he was happy when he sat in this, and he had no such problems. Plus, it was really cool on the inside, you guys. The attention to detail in this car was really sweet.
It was just really cool to be able to see these cars. Right now is not the time to buy a car. It's tough. Boy, and trying to find an available
Look
car.
at this.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, it is. We were so impressed. And honestly, I have a Hyundai right now. I love my Hyundai. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And so I just have been so impressed since I've had this car, and he loved this.
Yeah. I never thought Teslas are great, but boy, you can't touch a Tesla.
Yeah.
This has so much more on it.
Yeah.
Than a Tesla does, and when you have to pay the extras. But I was pretty impressed. But the auto show this year in Dallas was really good.
It was.
I got to say, we had a really good time. We took the train down. We had a wonderful time. We had dinner when we got back, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a good day.
It was a lot of fun. So now we're on to home renovations, guys.
There's no real before pictures. There's no real before pictures.
You'll see a couple before pictures in the newsletter tomorrow.
Yeah, there is there's one. There's a before picture tomorrow. So this is the stairs after they've been redone. Before we had like kind of a honey colored banister with the white spindles. It was what the builder built in the house, and all the stairs had been carpeted. So we ripped all of that out. They rebuilt the stairs.
Cats tore them up.
Yeah, the cats had just torn them up. So we rebuilt them all. Our friends had something really, really similar done. They came in and, that's all redwood oak on the stairs, that they sanded and painted. And it's like, we're really, really happy with the results now. The picture on the right is of the living room now that it's been redone, and, the new fireplace tile and the new paint. The colors before were like a gold and a chocolate brown, and now they're two different tones of gray. And then the fireplace tile just kind of really rounds the whole thing off. and I'm super excited that they're done. We don't have to mess with it anymore. But we picked that fireplace tile, and there was a part of me that was like, is this going to be really busy? Is it going to be annoying, like, and take over the whole room? But I think it's just enough visual interest to not be problematic. It's just,
I still
nice.
think we spray paint that wicker basket.
We will.
Kind of a grayish or silver color, but
I think even white might work. But yeah,
you took the picture when the spindles, the bottom of the spindles.
Oh yeah, I see that
because
now.
they were doing the varnish.
They were still staining everything. Yeah. So there's you want to talk about this, because this is a quick picture of our kitchen. When it's messy.
Over the weekend, I changed out the can lights that we had in the ceiling, and I replaced them with the LEDs. I bought these LEDs at Home Depot. Really easy. It took me about 5 to 6 minutes per light to install these, and they have a night light function. So I wanted to share this with you guys.
So that's what you're seeing is the night light. They make a regular bright white LED can that's lots of good task lighting.
Yes.
For working in your kitchen.
But this is an option where you can turn it on and you have night light. It's kind of party lighting, if you will.
It is.
It really is cool. But that's some of the other stuff that this was a little more easier. We're placing some of the kitchen was kind of a mess, but we're doing some other small things in some of the bathrooms as well. But
yeah.
But I love these halo. They call it not halo lights, but they kind of night lights, if you will. But they put off a ton of light when you put it on the other function.
Yeah.
So you can see plenty. But the night lights are kind of cool. I wish they kind of flash different colors for music, but but
I'm not interested in that.
That's that.
But that's really kind of the extent of what we've done.
WW1 there.
This one?
Yeah.
There we go.
We're back.
We're back. So there'll be another picture from another angle in the newsletter tomorrow, along with lots of super cool goodies. So stay tuned with that.
Kathy, she's got so much for me to do here. If she allows me a day's pass, I will. But boy, I tell you, she's still got work for me to do here. I'm always behind, apparently.
Yeah, it's for the canned lights up in your ceiling, Gene.
Gene, yeah, these are can lights. You can do recessed for that as well, but it takes a different kit and you have to do a little bit of wiring. This is just a screw in if you got a can there. And I was done in 5 minutes, Gene.
And we also did the same thing. We removed a flush mount up against the ceiling in our laundry room, and he exchanged it with like a flat flush mount that also has the night light feature. The cats like literally didn't know it. That we turned it on because we put them at night in the laundry room, and that's where their box and their food and all that stuff is. And we have a big bed for them, and we turned the night light on thinking the cats would appreciate it. They just howled. They were like, ah!
They're cold boob light.
Boob light.
Did you see that YouTube video, Nicole?
Oh my gosh.
We should play it.
We should play that. It's so hysterical. So funny.
Kevin, get off me.
So anyway, you feel cheated.
Gene, I had no idea those lights were available. They're just plug and play.
Yeah.
And they were at Home Depot. It was like $25 a pop or what have you. And it was easy peasy.
Plus they're LEDs. So once you get them up there, you don't need to change them out for like ever. It's like 50,000 hours of burning or something. So
Kelly, it does look like a Twizzler. I hate Twizzlers. I hate licorice of any kind.
I like red licorice.
Of any
I won't
kind.
eat black, but anyway. I digress.
Lord, we've talked a lot.
We have talked a lot tonight, but we were gone for 2 weeks.
Everyone's
I know.
tired of us.
They're like, oh my God, would these two shut up or
minutes. Will they ever shut up? That's what they say.
That's what they always say all the time.
That's what they'll say on the Reddit and the Twitter after this.
The Reddit and the Twitter. Okay, perfect. In the meantime, y'all, I am going to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good.
And try to get some sleep. But thank you guys so much for spending your Wednesday evening with us and listening to us drone on about crazy stuff.
And play out music, Shayla Black.
And eating crazy things. Because we did totally eat crazy things. I don't recommend the scallops. I'm just saying. I definitely recommend the scallops. So we are happy to be back with you. Just last minute reminder in case you sneaked in toward the end. Wicked as Seduction is out now. Wicked and Forever will be out May 24th. The Zion Tessa duet Wicked and Forbidden is a Shayla store exclusive right now, $7.99 ebook, and then there's a hardcover for pre-order out there. It will be available wide on April 26th. And virtual signing.
I'm not correcting her because I'm not listening.
Virtual signing is June 11th, and Vacay in a Box is out there now. If you didn't pre-order, go to the website, look under store, and in the sales section,
you'll see it right there. It says
seasonal items. Yeah. So limited quantity of Vacay in a Box, and I think that was everything to recap. Right?
Awesome. Connie, you're so sweet. Thank you both for a great way to end the crazy day.
Thank you, Connie. We're so happy to spend this time with you guys. I missed you guys.
We missed last week. I hated
it. It was weird. I was like, where are my friends? I didn't get to talk to my friends this week.
Kathy, I got you covered. Gene, thank you for the reminder. Tomorrow at noon Eastern, 11 Central, whatever that is, Pacific.
9 Pacific.
No, yeah,
yes.
9 Pacific. We'll be live with Tara from Kobo. On Facebook and
that
on YouTube.
That link will also be in the newsletter, you guys.
And the link is pinned in the book Beauty.
Yes.
So for both YouTube and Facebook. So
and like I said, there's still other cool news in the newsletter, so you want to read it in the morning.
All right, Shayla,
just saying.
Why don't you hit the button?
All right, thank you guys.
You gotta hit it twice, remember? One.
Hang on, I'm still
hit
talking.
Hit it once.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
There. Okay. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. You can say something nice, William.
Amazing weekend. I hope it's filled with fun, drink, and a little bit of relaxation because all of you deserve it.
That's right.
We love you, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next Monday. Bye, y'all.
Bye.